Oh, you witch fucker!
And that is how we're starting off today. There's one hell of an execution. Well, we're not too far from Oxenfurt to get started with Dead Man's Party, so that's the first of two quests we've been given. Of course, we fought and defeated Olgierd in the last episode and spoke to Master Mirror, and Odim forewarned us that Olgierd would indeed ask us to perform several tasks before his debt could be owed, per se. The other one which we've been given is Open Sesame, which is to bring Olgierd the home of Maximilian Borsodi. Doesn't exactly sound like an easy task. And then obviously there's the current one, which we thought might have been a little simpler, which was to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life, but turns out he's dead. So we have to go and speak to Shani, who may or may not know, let's hope she does have some inclination of where Vladimir is buried. So I am a fan of Oxenfurt. You just get a much more homely feeling here. I mean, I know there's plenty of Redanian guards around, but I'd take them any day of the week over the Eternal Fire. So where are we heading? Shani's apparently this way.
Tell me, I come to me. This big, 5 foot long, thick as me arm.
This gives me memories going through these streets of that vampire we hunted over here. Okay.
Slap a new rice teats, you're a bigger rat picker than me.
Looks like this is the one. Shani's Clinic.
Burns.
There's plenty of people here. Guess she's upstairs.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
Right, so I've got to wait because of these fools. I suppose it's for a good cause, like an antidote, but still. So, scholars aren't necessarily ugly. What do scholars look like?
So, think learned women are ugly as a rule?
Well, it's lucky they're brains, because they've not got beauty. Is that right, lads?
Oh, aye. Mutts, all of them.
Hideous things. Wouldn't touch one with a 10L pole. But this lass is different. Exceptional.
You're a lucky bastard, Witcher. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy her too, eh?
Oh, bloody hell.
Sorry, none of your business.
Come on. There's some kind of secret. You embarrassed? She's quite fetching, and you're, well, none too handsome, but a witcher. Lasses like your type. Come now, fess up. You fancy her or not?
It'd take a blind man to shrug and turn away.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got especially sharp senses.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's glorious name.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other. Must have been in Vizima.
Yes. Yes. When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
Feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfurt. Proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then opened to practice. Shortly thereafter, war broke out, and I was press-ganged into the Redanian Medical Corps.
So what now? Radovid's dead.
But the war's not over yet. The chaos continues. I'm still very much needed. Though I can't complain. At least I live at home now, and I treat the ill, as is my calling. Though I must always be ready, for at any time the Redanians might knock with some painfully urgent assignment.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guess this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face? Ah, and you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
A long story, waste of words. No, let's tell her.
Where do I start? Alright. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, and Ophiri wanted that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. Man named Gontaro Dim freed me.
Who's this?
Merchant of Mirrors, someone powerful. No, let's just be honest. We don't really know. So I got an incline, but no confirmation.
Frankly, I don't really know. He helped me out of a bind, and now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, then we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
Odin told me how to do it. No sorcerers or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer too.
Well, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Don't mind, what the hell? No.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? In my third year at Oxenfurt, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or Famous Redanian Dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, Von Estiken, Von Everek. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
Well, guess we've got no choice in that matter. Ooh, I will take that book though, I didn't own that one. Famous Redanian Dynasties. This one all about the Von Evereks. Don't mind me, Shani. There's a letter here. Wedding invitation. let's have a little nosy. Let it be known that their children, having grown to share the most profound and noble sentiments, and having decided to seal their bond in hallowed rites, in keeping with the ancient custom, the parents of Aldona, Lamk, and Jonas de Bogar do hereby request the presence of Shani, surname illegible, of course, along with an escort of her choosing at the betrothed's matrimonial ceremony and the celebratory feast to follow. Okay. Actually, in saying that, I did skip over that book. I've changed my mind. I can bloody find it. It's not going to be easy, I don't think. Unless it's got in my quest items. Wonders Arcania, Ballads and Hymns. Okay, hopefully it's gone right to the bottom. Druids. Oh god, of course it hasn't. Right, hold on. I need to find this book. Nope. Nope. Oh, finally! Bloody hell. That took ages. Right, okay, so we're not going to read these ones. We are only interested in this. The von Everec family dynasty. The dynasty's founder, Ratibor von Everec, was knighted by King Vredank the Elf for feats of exceptional wartime prowess in the Gulf of Praxeda Theatre. Dynasty estate, Oxenfurt region, von Everec Manor, surrounded by lush gardens, famed for incorporating a monumental family crypt. Dynasty Beast is a wild boar. Notable representatives: Bohumil von Everec, Castellan of Roggeveen Castle, Honorita von Everec, patroness of the artists of Oxenfurt, Kestitis von Everec, field hetman of the crown. Recent decades have seen the von Everecs fall upon hard times, their wealth and status having steadily and gravely declined. Okay, cool. Just a little bit of a backstory for the von Everecs. As we are off, well, in seconds I loot all this. We're going to head off to the family crypt. Hello there. Description. Start my way down this ladder. Patient Sindram Rushel. Brew crush marigold and drink while hot thrice daily at meal times. Avoid all greasy foods and by no means drink alcohol in any form for the duration of the treatment. This includes beer. Yeah. What we got down here? Oh, it's just like a storeroom by the looks of things. Yeah, nothing special. Just a storeroom for some spices and herbs. Anything else in here I can loot? Just a bit more hand fiber.
Burns.
Right, 4 PM, of course it's going to be dusk when we're heading to a crypt, as per usual. Now then.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steam.
It's quite the distance, isn't it?
Long live the king.
The king is dead. Oh, and yes, there it is. So we didn't check this out on purpose, so what we'll do, we'll check this out now, just before we head into the manor. So I've got quite the trip ahead of me, so I'll see you in a moment.
Come on.
Okay, so the manor is just up ahead, and I'm just going to veer off to the left to check what this marker is just to the west. Yo, we got ourselves a wyvern.
Wind's howling.
Just what I need before that, Geralt. Thanks. Couple of solid hits there, and that barely did anything. Be best drop some Draconid on my sword. I need to rest up as well, looking at my... Do that once we've done this. sure I can hear another wyvern in the background somewhere.
Damn.
Okay, that hit got a bleed in. That should take off quite a bit. Come on. Deals with you. Now, was I right, or am I hearing things? So, Draken Hollow Outpost. Thought this might have had something to do with the Von Everett family crypts, but I'm wrong. See, you just heard that then, didn't you? There it is, yeah. I thought I heard another snarl earlier. Come on. Get your ass down here. Level 14. Guess your little brother. Oh, the damage. Now that was a bit unfair. Bit of a mismatch there. If it hit me, it'd have took off a good chunk of my health, but no match. Level 14 and a level 34. Yeah, 2 solid hits and I had it pretty much down. So what have we got in here? It ain't gonna be any Witcher gear, because that would have been my first...
Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.
Yes. Okay. That's what we got. There you go. Good. Monster egg, nice. And a lot of dragon scales. Excellent. It was most certainly worth it. And now that this is clear, and I think that's every single marker in Velen with that one. I mean, I'm sure there's a few things that I haven't run into because you just can't. It's physically impossible to do everything in one playthrough. But I'm fairly certain I've done a good proportion. See, I can't see... I might be missing something, but I cannot see one of these that isn't greyed out.
Faster.
I'm pleased with that. Very, very pleased with that. So let's just head down the path to this little bridge leading into the Von Everett estate. Leave Roach here for that winding pathway. And this is the Von Everett estate. It's getting a little bit of the creeps coming up to this place.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
That must be the wedding that we read the letter invitation from, so I never mentioned you were getting married. It's coming out nicely.
A wedding? Whose?
A dear friend's. From the academy. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
That was your notice. Can't be glad to. Of course, Shani.
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
Remember to bring the sensor?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for. So I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Let's go.
The tome was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries.
Yes, always a perfect time to enter a family crypt. I must say, it's a beautiful place.
That looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea.
Heh,
If there's any trouble, just yell.
cool. Cool. You come in with your silver sword? Sorry, I'm joking, Shiny. You say it. Right. I was gonna take a guess because you know, with it being a crypt, if I can bloody see it, with Spectre Isle. And I forgot to rest up because, of course, I did. It's gonna be useless. Useless. So, did we get a new item for us to equip? Obviously, we don't need them. Well, I don't think we'll need the magic lamp in here. It's this sensor that we may need, isn't it? Or is that just used to spread incense during religious ceremonies and rituals? So I can equip it. Let's just leave it. It might just be like a quest thing. We'll save it before going down here any further.
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
Yeah, no kidding. Look at the size of this place. At least my decoctions are still active. So that's a bonus. Let's go around looting everything. What? Ophiri Killage. If it's pronounced like that, that's sick. I'm liking all this money. Fancy leaving all these crowns down in the Von Everett family crypt, eh? Locked! God! Look at all them I can loot as well! Oh yeah, nothing's gonna happen when I come into this room, is it?
Raise these windows.
There we go.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Oh, I counted it! Oh, you bitch. It's not over.
Come on, closer.
I'll best get away for that one. Just outside my yard and get in here.
Last of the surprises? Sure hope so. Should look around.
Tend to. I highly doubt, Geralt, that is the last of our surprises. Plenty of dust though, which is always a good thing. Okay, let's save it and have a nosy.
Honoratina, loving wife of Kestatis, died in 1257.
She was one of the entries we read in the book. Hole in the wall there. So what is this thing?
Votive fire, lit in honor of the dead, old custom.
So we can knock this down. I'm gonna have to do that, definitely.
Alexei, age 19, beloved son and brother.
And the last one, is this Vladimir? It looks like it could very well be.
Probably shouldn't touch that.
Oh really? Take those though, can't I? Yeah.
Vladimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
Let me guess, every room I go into will summon more wraiths. Now, before I go anywhere, I want to see what's behind door number 1. Ugh, what we got? Dead body. How the hell did you get down here? The crypt key. Aha! Excellent. But that's not all you're hiding, because there's a pathway up there. Okay, let's follow it and see where it leads us. Let me loot that then. Oh, more cavalry saddles, fantastic. Unbelievable. So it has equipped the sensor, but it's de-equipped the fucking thing that I wanted. Right. I'm not liking this. I'm not... Oh, yeah, I am not liking this at all. There's an open area around this corner, and we all know what's going to be in it. Especially given the webbing that we are currently walking through. Come on, jump me. Jump me. There it is. Fuck. Fuck this shit. Right. No, not necrophage. Oh, come on, mate. Oh, I blocked it. What a block. Let's just see that. Whoa, stop it. Stuck up the wall, it's interrupting me. Will that explode? Oh, it does! It's obviously the eruption ruin that I've got on my chest. It works on monsters as well as humans. I've yet to try that out yet. Oh, creepy. I'm going through this blind. I'm closing my eyes. I don't want to see. Hey, I haven't looted these. Okay, yeah, I have. So I thought I'd drop down for some reason. Skeleton. 20 florins. Christ, I looted some heavy armour then. I think that was Magdera Curious, which is the really heavy shit. It's like 25 weight. Yeah, it must have been Magdera Curious. Yeah, 12 weight, sorry. Half of what I was thinking, so... It is good. It is very good. Now, let's get the fuck out of this little place, because I do not want to be around spiders any more than I have to be. Now, is this going to drop... I assume this is going to drop me into the crypt, which you needed the key for, and you can use the door to get out. Oh my god. Jackpot! Whoa! How much growing on that crypt? Silver emerald ring. Okay, this is amazing. Fury trousers. An emerald. And a gold ring. Wonderful. Okay, let's switch back to the sensor. Pop that out. Do I walk? I guess walk around while doing it, don't I?
Life and death, fire and blood.
spread fully yet. I think that might be it, unless I'm doing something wrong. Now let's try this again. So I've got this equipped. So I've got to do it up here too. Must be doing something wrong here. Let's put my sword away. Start from up here. Geralt was speaking an incantation that didn't seem to do anything. Right, I'm just going to take it as that's done, but we'll see. So let's do one in here. Let's loot everything up first. This place is really good for money. There's just crowns everywhere.
Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Okay, yeah, that's not that one off. Good.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Oh,
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
I know why. I think it was below me. It was below me, that's why. What a... Oh, that tricked me. Well played. Well played. I was going around up top. That's why I wasn't doing it. I tell you what, this money is going to be adding up.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought.
Okay, that's the instance in every room spread now, so... Oh, apart from this main room.
Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire. Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought. Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everec.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everic's rise only for von Everec blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again.
Given me no choice.
Okay, so I'm fighting the whole dynasty now,
Von
huh?
Everec's.
For Olgierd's blood.
Okay, hey. You're doing good damage against them. Don't think it works. It will, but...
Let's end this.
Get rid of you. Stay back. It's just Ernest left.
You die here, vagrant!
His big ass hammer.
My.
Ornery whoresons, those von Evericks, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Everec, brother to Olgierd. Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on a business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Get a lot of visitors?
At times, not often. For when someone does drop by, the whole band comes out to play.
Fun-loving family.
True. We're famed for our love of revelry and rumbles. We von Evericks have brawled and raided for generations. It's tradition. Naturally, with raids comes loot, so we always had the means to celebrate right lavishly. Towards the end of my life was when things went sour. But no point poking at old wounds. Just days before I died, my brother claimed he'd found a way to dig us out, restore our state.
Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Tell me about Olgierd. How did you do? Let's find out a little more about him.
Listen, it feels like I should know Olgierd better. Tell me something about him.
Oh, a fantastic chap. A true cavalier. You won't find another like him in all Redania. The best there is for a drink or a brawl. We were pups when we started riding out on raids. Wet behind the ears. Borderland villagers shat their trousers at the very sound of the word Olgierd. I was his second in command, leading a band of rogues who'd ride through fire for us.
Sound like common bandits. Any difference?
Us? Bandits? Watch your words. True, some of our swordsmen were mindless brawlers, but not Olgierd. Always curious, took an interest in all things. He devoured books, adored paintings, and loved the most beautiful maid in the world.
Don't mean to pry, but just a little curious how you died.
No need to be shy. Folk love such stories. I'd love this one too, were it not to end with my death.
So how'd it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut and then order the local clods to bring us kegs of spirit. And provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about. Then, sadly, an ambush. Outmanned 5-1, we were overwhelmed. They killed me, crushed my skull like an eggshell between an upturned oak table and the stone floor.
Ouch, that's not a pleasant way to go.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Guess I could bring you someone to possess. Oh, great.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Geralt, wake up! Open your eyes! Where are the smelling salts?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt? What's happened to you?
Geralt? I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
Oh, God. Oh, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? It's Olgierd's brother's fault. Sorry about that, Shai. Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry about that, Shani. That wasn't me.
So who was it?
Me?
Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Sorry, wasn't talking to you.
Who to then?
Well, to him. To Vladimir.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Okay, leave her out of this. Let's set some ground rules. Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea.
Need to set a few ground rules.
And I needn't do a thing save have the time of my life, which is exactly what I aim to do.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
But what if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid!
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
Geralt's a bother.
Don't change the subject, my sweet. If a grove's not to your liking, we can cut straight to the chase and make for the nearest haystack.
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then the haylofts we shall devastate together.
Oh, great. Only, well, let's be honest, we did care for her deeply once, a long time ago in Vizima. Right, let's go with that one.
Let's say we were more than friends, once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know a thing or two about men, you see. A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well. But no cavalier would rot in another's garden. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward! I'll be right behind you.
Okay, still in the crypt. Now then. Okay, let's find a way out of here.
Keep your paws off her.
Where's he at? Is he going to be following me, like, on the way to the wedding? It is quite a distance away.
This whole Witcher's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Oh, he's gonna be torturing me the whole way there, isn't he?
Those signs, I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your Witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what matters.
Is he gonna possess me? Seems like I can control his options as well. There you go. Alright. Yeah, do you like that? Is he going to keep appearing on this path as we make our way to the wedding? Because if so, I was going to skip until we got there, but it seems as if he is accompanying us on the way. This is definitely going to be an interesting quest though, isn't it? Looks like when he possesses us, we can control the dialogue options for him. I'm sure I just heard him again then. Maybe not.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgierd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine. Old cocksucker Yaramir caught us. Those were the days.
It's gone again. Oh, come on then, you want to see one of these signs, I can test them for you. You just sort of need to be in me, that sounds weird. You need to possess me. And then I can cast a sign for you. Oh, it would be you casting the sign anyway, wouldn't it? I guess you just don't know how to do it. I don't know, I'm confused to be what Buddy's saying here. Right, the lights are on. And we're nearly there. Come on, Vladimir, you're gonna join me at least once more, aren't you? I know you are. There we go, the outskirts of the village.
No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold. Mean to go in, wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Are you...
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now, we're merely borrowing.
Ah, this'll do wonderfully.
I knew he was going to say that.
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now, for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
Oh no, no, don't you even think about it.
And we must be neat.
You can't, no. Don't. He has. You son of a bitch, Vladimir.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more intimately.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick! I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight, that's our deal. Then there's the capping, then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry. Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb. Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brewed in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Come. Time to meet and be greeted.
I shan't stray a step from your side.
Oh, God. I really can't see this going so well. This is gonna be a long night.